Today I'll be reviewing the music video for Titanium by David Guetta featuring Sia. So starting off with shot 1, at the beginning of the music video, a person is crouched down and this looks like they are hiding themselves from something or they are trying to protect themselves. The lighting in this part of the video shows that it's filmed in the afternoon or possibly during the morning. You can tell this because the child is young and because of the size of his hands and the clothes he's wearing. And this is why you can tell that the child is young. The bruises on his hands, if you look closely, indicate that something major has happened, like a fight or an altercation. This is good for me because in my music video I may use a shot similar to this because the lyrics of the rap song may have a very violent meaning. The next shot is a medium close-up and it appears that the child is bowing down to something or someone who may be in power. It can also mean that the child is in distress or in trouble, but this is unlikely because this does not match the lyrics of the song. The hair of the child still leaves the question to the viewers whether it is a boy or a girl, because of the long hair shown in this shot can be used also for guys' hairs. However, this shot more likely looks like the child is a boy. In the next shot, the child is surrounded by lockers, and this suggests that it is an American school rather than a British school because lockers are less common in British schools. The room is very messy and the child is surrounded by papers that are scattered around the floor. The door suggests that this could have occurred due to a natural disaster such as an earthquake. However, the question is still there to the viewers as to whether this has happened because of something else. The viewers naturally start to sympathize with the boy because he looks in distress and we don't know what has happened to him. The shot lasts for about 5 to 10 seconds and then there is a close-up shot of the child. The next shot is a medium close-up and now we know that the child is a boy and not a girl. The look of shock and distress on the young boy's face makes the viewers sympathize with him and makes the viewers question further about what is going on. Due to where he is sitting, he looks like he's in trouble and the viewers wish that they could go and save him. In the next shot, the child is walking through the school. The camera is placed behind the boy and he is walking through the corridors, and this helps the viewers to feel that they are walking with the child through the corridor because the camera is placed behind him. This helps the viewers to get a better understanding of what the boy is thinking about. Next shot, another person is introduced to the viewers, and this is a woman that is standing behind the door. She's on the phone to someone and you can see that she is very distraught. Most viewers' eyes will almost automatically be drawn to the woman's face and you can see that she is terrified. This makes the audience wonder whether they are in trouble. Also, due to the look on the child's face, we don't know whether she is calling to save the child or if she's calling to save herself. After that shot, there is a close-up of the woman's face and you can see the emotion on the face of the woman. She is very scared and nervous and this makes the viewers want to sympathize with her. The close-up helps us to see the woman clearer than we could in the previous shot. In the following shot, the woman is pointing at something and you can see the shocked facial reaction on the police officer. And this creates suspense for the viewer finding out what the woman... And this creates suspense for the viewer who wants to find out what the woman is pointing at. The woman looks like she is reporting something and someone, and this creates further suspense. In the next shot, it is revealed that the woman is pointing out the child who's riding the bicycle at a very fast pace. This child was the same child that appeared in the beginning of the music video. You feel an adrenaline rush due to the fast speed that the child is cycling, and it makes the viewer wonder where the child is going. In the next part of the music video, there are 3 quick cuts. This makes the speed of the child traveling look quicker. If the video was slow and dragging, then the video wouldn't be as interesting and entertaining as it is so far. In the next shot, the child has arrived at a house. We don't know whether it is his house yet, or whether he is just staying there for shelter. He quickly puts his bike down, and this he quickly puts his bike down, and this is almost as if he does not care about what happens to the bike. He wants to get inside quickly and makes the video seem faster again. The hours have passed because the lightning and sky have gone darker, so this means that it is close to evening times and hours have passed. The boy enters the house in the next shot and the TV is already on. He looks very shocked when he sees the main headline of the news and there is a close-up of the TV. The headline reads, "Supernatural Occurrence at Local School." The audience doesn't know who caused the occurrence because many people suspect that the boy had something to do with it. This is because the boy looked suspicious before he was cycling away quickly and had a nervous face on him. In the next shot, the child is in a hurry and he is packing very quickly. This links to the tempo of the song because at this point of the song, the beat is very fast. It looks like he needs to pack quickly or something else bad will happen. This makes the audience wonder why he is packing so quickly. In the next shot, there is someone shining a torch on the house. This looks like a police officer. The child can't escape through the front door because it is locked, but then he sees the keys. By the time the police have broken in, they have pointed a gun at him. This is a very worrying sight for viewers because they don't want the child to be hurt or harmed. The child then grabs the keys with his hands, and this is very remarkable. It's almost as if he was using the force like they do in Star Wars. This is obviously edited. The boy grabs the keys and runs off unharmed. In the next shot, you can see that he is going out to daylight. This makes the audience feel relieved that the child has got out safely after there was a gun being pointed at him. In this video, he has been doing everything wrong. However, he did this right. The child's next shot is going through a forest. He is possibly hiding from his fears and the fears that the police might potentially torture him if they capture him. In this shot, the sun has almost set and this means that it is going to be nightfall soon. In this shot, the lighting is very natural and makes you want to visit these beautiful locations. Also, this shot and location makes the video seem more natural and real for the first time in the video, and it seems very calm. However, it seems like something will happen soon. In the next shot, you can see the child is running through the forest. It is very dark, but you can see the lights in the background, and it is likely that these lights are police lights. You can tell that these lights are not from the directors because there would have been an angle and there would have been light from the video itself. The next shot makes you fear for the child because the police have found him and are pointing the gun at him. It makes the viewer wonder whether the child will get shot, and the sideline view that is being captured by the camera allows us to clearly see the altercation between the police and the child. In the closing shots of the music video, the child is back to his first dance that he was at the start of the music video. This allows us to see that the child isn't actually human. He is something people aren't used to seeing, so the police decided to detain him to see what they can get out of him. This is why the child was running away, I believe, because I think the child was different, so he was worried about what might happen to him. Thank you for listening.